Welcome to our hair day. What you see today is 4C hair, often found on black girls. It is the curliest of hair types on the spectrum. This is beautiful hair, but so difficult to handle. This hair, when wet, goes under significant shrinkage, about 75% of its length. It is so curly. To the mom with 4C hair girls, bravo, you are doing a good job with your girls. To the girl carrying the 4C hair, thank you for enduring everything it takes to take care of your hair. You are equally doing amazing. Critics out there, when you see these little girls out in town and their hair is not completely the way you would love them to be kind in your judgment, because as you can see, this hair is nothing to joke about. It is not easy to style this hair. It takes a great deal of labor of love. These girls sometimes endure a bit of pain, regardless of how you choose to style it, whether you are blowing it out as I'm doing today or just wearing it in its natural form. These girls go through a lot, so be kind when judging them outside. Equally, their moms are doing great. I know what I'm talking about because I have 3 of these girls, and this hair, as you see, happens to be the easiest to handle. The other 2 girls, their hair is thicker and is longer, so it takes a whole day to deal with this hair and bring it to some appreciable level. They will do their hair at home. This way, I'm saving money as well, because imagine 3 girls and having to go to the salon. So learning to do this hair at home is a lifesaver, and it helps the family save some money on regular basis. So mom, if you are able to do it regularly at home, occasionally you can go to the salon on special days. Washing, I just spray in some heat protective spray, and then we get to blowing the hair. I intend putting it in a protective style later on, but for now we are just combing it out, so it's easier for her to handle for school days when it's not yet in protective style. Much as this hair is so difficult to handle, it's also one beautiful hair. So versatile. You can just wear it as it is in very tight curls. You can twist it and wear it as a twist. You can twist and release. You can shape it in whichever form you want it. You can blow it out as I'm doing. You can silk press it and make it look the straightest it can be. Such a versatile hair. So young girl, have fun with your hair. We know it's difficult to handle, but whichever state you find it in, have fun with it. If you see a black girl shying away from the swimming pool, it's oftentimes because of her hair. Because once this hair touches water, all this goes back into shrinkage, and she has to go through the process all over again. So be kind to these girls when you see them. Be nice to them. It takes a lot to take care of their hair. Be patient. Enjoy the process of us taking care of our hair, and get to the end and see what we came up with, and the many other things that this can become in my future videos. Hair undergoes significant breakage if it's not well taken care of. It requires a great deal of care for it to remain beautiful. Regardless, it's a beautiful hair, and we are very happy with our 4C hair. Usually we'll just braid it for them. It's much easier for them to carry that way, so they can take part in all school activities. Every now and then we go through this process just to change up the style a little, but on regular basis, my girls are in braids, which is also not easy to carry. because that's something extra you are carrying. Or you can just braid the hair on its own. But whatever it is, it's just difficult to have fussy hair. But we make the best of what we have. If you are wondering why I'm not taking it in smaller sections to deal with, this is why. I need to speed it up. If I don't speed it up, very soon, these girls would say they are tired, they don't want to go on with especially the younger one. So you take big chunks, and even though that makes it more difficult to handle, you have to really work fast before they decide they are done doing the hair. That's why I'm taking quite bigger sections instead of smaller sections, which would have made the work a lot easier. But sometimes you have to work with speed, and you got to be strategic. Else they get tired and they just want to get up. So you want to work as fast as you can. So that's why sometimes it looks like, are you not taking too big a section? Well, the mother knows what she's doing. Sometimes the dynamics play a role, and so we do what we can. No matter what, don't miss the end of this video. Enjoy the rest of the footage.
Through the rivers and the mountains, she walks with grace. In every village and town, we see her face. Her spirit in the trees, her voice in the rain. In her embrace, we break every chain. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. Through the rivers and the mountains, she walks with grace. In every village and town, we see her face. Her spirit in the trees, her voice in the rain. In her embrace, we break every chain. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. In the light of her presence, we stand tall. With her guidance, we never fall. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. In the heart of the savannah, where the wild winds blow, lives an African goddess with a golden glow. With eyes that see beyond, and a heart so true. In her presence, we find the strength to renew. She's the spirit of the land, the essence of our pride. In her wisdom, we find our guide. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. Through the rivers and the mountains, she walks with grace. In every village and town, we see her face. Her spirit in the trees, her voice in the rain. In her embrace, we break every chain. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. town, we see her face, her spirit in the trees, her voice in the rain. In her embrace, we break every chain. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. In the light of her presence, we stand tall. With her guidance, we never fall. African goddess, strong and free. In her power, we find our key. With her love, we rise above. African goddess, pure as a dove. In the heart of the savannah, where the wild winds blow, lives an African goddess with a golden glow. With eyes that see beyond, and a heart so true. In her presence, we find the strength to renew. She's the spirit of the land.
Many thanks for your
The essence
patience
of our
in
pride.
watching the
In
video.
her wisdom,
If you've
we
watched me
find our guide.
till now, thank you.
African
Go ahead, like the
goddess,
video,
strong and
and if
free.
you have not yet
In
subscribed,
her power,
kindly subscribe
we find
to our
our
channel,
key.
and we'll see
With
you
her
in
love,
the next video.
we rise
Bye for now.
above.